With 2023 coming to a close, it is time for that year-old tradition. Sitting down and having a little bit of a chat and how it all went and what's to expected for GTA Online and all that stuff, and myself personally, I suppose, in the channels for 2024. I'd like to say that 2023 was a year of clarity for me realizing that up until March, I wasn't having too much of a, healthy relationship with quote-unquote work. Me taking a week off and going on a cruise of all things, which I never thought I'd be doing, but I figured if I'm in the middle of the ocean, there's no way for me to go like, okay, screw this, I'm going home and stream again or make videos or whatever. It was really just a way of me just being able to switch off completely, and it definitely made me realize that taking time off and even taking those Mondays that I have off every week and take them a lot more serious by making an effort of going outside and just going to do something else that has nothing to do with being inside the same room where I spend pretty much all day every day in is a very healthy idea. After March and after that vacation, I felt like a new person, and I think I kind of will highlight this primarily because it might help some others too. If you're feeling like you're going down a hole and really feeling like you're getting slightly agitated a little bit too quickly and you don't really quite realize why you're feeling the way that you are, you, sir or madam, are completely burned out and you will need to take a break of at least a week, because you will come back feeling like a completely different person. Go take a vacation, you need it. This also resulted into 2023, where I started to kind of like spend some more time on like some more meaningful videos and kind of like some larger projects, because if there's something that I started realizing, it's that I really enjoy just spending more time on like larger videos. And if there's a great example of that, it's the 10th anniversary videos for GTA 5 and GTA Online. I'd argue that GTA 5 probably is one of my best, if not the best video that I've uploaded to the channel, at least in a very long time. Some might even call it the magnum opus, and it's nice to see that that video actually did as well as it did. The GTA Online video, while not doing as well as the single player one, was still a very interesting and very different way of how to approach the 10th anniversary of the game. I was very grateful for all those creators that came along and shared their thoughts and experiences with the game for me to make like one big old video about it and just really just kind of highlight how big of an impact GTA Online had, not only on myself, but I guess as the greater community as a whole. And I feel that a lot of those different voices kind of gave an interesting angle to every kind of aspect of the game from every kind of different types of player, which was very cool. And I still think that those two videos, even if you haven't seen them yet, are definitely worth checking out. But those two videos especially made me realize that if there's one thing that I want to start doing more, is videos like that. Videos that, while they might not be able to be done in a matter of a few hours, but take a few days or maybe even weeks, isn't inherently a bad thing. Work on them here and there in between videos and slowly but surely get to the point where they're ready to upload. I kind of like to think that at this point I've nailed down the way of how I can make a guide or how I can make a discussion video. And while with discussion videos I still want to work on it, but I'm kind of getting to grips with how that works. So I think the next thing that I want to start focusing on is entertainment stuff. Some of you might have already noticed that Chaos Mod has returned in GTA San Andreas. I've been uploading the first video on that and I've been streaming it every single Friday at 7 p.m. UK. Follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. Streams every single day except for Monday, because nowadays I take my Mondays days off serious, because mental health. But it's videos like that I kind of want to start doing more, not particularly Chaos Mod itself, but just overall more challenges or just more things where I can learn how to make better videos from an entertainment point of view. I think if there's one thing that will give the channel more, life or reason to exist, it's probably videos like that, because it is something that people can go back and watch again, or it's just something that isn't, hey, log into GTA Online this week because you'll get a thing. It's videos like that can have a longer shelf life, if you will, and just have a more of a reason to exist. I think that's kind of my own really desire to make more meaningful stuff. Stuff like those 1 to 2 minute videos where I go log into the game and you get a thing, or hey, there's weekly challenges. I don't really want to do that anymore, primarily because I feel like I can make a community post and those people that will see it, or will just follow me on Twitter. I'll post it there too, and that's kind of it, right? I feel that making videos like that is nice, it's informative, but at the same time, it doesn't really do much for the channel, right? I feel that making videos that if you click on it, it'll be more meaningful. It won't just be me saying an obvious thing in the first 5 to 10 seconds, and it's kind of like, well, I know everything about the video now, I don't really have to keep watching. So making more videos like those 10th anniversary videos, well, not as particularly that in case, but you know, like chaos or like challenges and stuff like that, just making things that are more fun to make for me as well as more fun to watch for you and more satisfying just for everyone involved. And I'm gonna be the first one to admit that upon seeing how well the first Chaos Mod video did, demotivation immediately set in, but I want to give credit where credit is due. Sonny's been a big inspiration to just basically keep pushing forward, and hopefully that I'll be able to, you know, kind of keep myself motivated enough to keep going with it. Because while I know those videos are not going to be doing the best, honestly, I wouldn't really know what else to upload either. I just want to become better at making videos and just overall as a content creator. And I guess that's probably an admirable thing to do, and it's always easy to say to start a year because, you know, new year, new me. But I guess time will tell. It's going to be a rough ride in 2024 because of the lack of things that are on the horizon for GTA Online, and I guess GTA 6 as well. GTA 6 won't be coming out until 2025, so the way I see it, I might as well utilize that time to become better at making videos or becoming a better content creator, because when GTA 6 rolls around, it's go time. And sure, large focus of that will probably be guides and stuff like that, and I kind of feel that in many ways, I already know what I'm doing with those, right? I got years of experience with it. I'll be fine. But I think that in the long run, having videos that are better in terms of like entertainment value and stuff like that isn't inherently a bad thing. I want to add more humor to videos, even discussion videos and stuff like that, you know, throw a little meme and stuff like that, making things more worthwhile to watch and making it more worthwhile to make for me personally too. Because if there's something that goes with any job, if you keep doing the exact same thing all the time, it's going to get stale, it's going to get boring, and you're going to get just tired of it. Which is one of the reasons why some of those series that I've been doing for a little bit, like, you know, hot takes, I can maybe want to bring that back, but I'm not entirely sure, because at some point you start to realize that the views for them are kind of going down and the interest for it kind of goes away. And it's kind of maybe time for something new. I guess if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, yourself as well as others are just going to get bored of the content, which is something you obviously want to avoid. I want to grow the channel. I want to make it something bigger. Like, I'm kind of in a way also tired of being the size of the channel that I am. And while GTA Online might not be the one that's going to excel it into like higher grounds, using it as practice until GTA 6 comes out isn't inherently a bad thing at all. Every single video is a new learning experience, and I think that's really one of the things that I want to utilize in 2024. While I'm saying all this stuff, I don't make any promises in saying that every single week you're going to have a video like that, because ideas and something new and fresh is obviously going to be something that's going to be difficult, because everything and everyone has done everything already. But with all that rambling done, I want to finish up the video by doing the obvious thing, thanking you all very much for your support, because obviously for some reason I'm still here and I managed to make it through another year of GTA Online lacking any content. So thank you for watching my stuff. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you to those who subscribe on Twitch, and thank you to those who become members on the YouTube channel, like Chloe, GTA Plus, Dan, Notorious Jam, the Crystal Onyx. You know, you probably heard it a billion times. Jokes aside, it does go a long way, and it's one of the reasons why I'm still even here. So if you ever became a member, even if it was just for a month, or threw me a coin here and there, it goes a long way, and I very much appreciate it. Of course, 2024 is going to be an interesting year, but, you know, I guess we will see how it will fare. Obviously, I'm going to try to make it as much as I can until 2025, and I don't mean to sound overly dramatic here, but with how uncertain GTA Online's future really seems to be, with how little update it's getting, and Rockstar deciding, hey, here's all the drift feed content in a matter of like 2 or 3 weeks, you gotta wonder, what are we gonna do until July? But I guess that's where maybe the challenges and more entertainment videos are coming in. Regardless, thank you all so very much for watching, and I really do mean that. Have a wonderful, healthy, and loving 2024, and I'll see you all in the new year. Because, you know, new year, new me. I hate those people.